Hey people, how you all doing on this lovely New Year's Day? It's a bit late, but you know, all the best for 2024. I'm going to take you a quick walk around my project for 2024. Happy days, people. So, if you all guessed right, it is an A40 Somerset. It's an A40 Somerset. I've been bidding on this for quite a while on eBay. I won it. No, I didn't win it. Teleporty. I'd bid on it and I just missed out on it by like 10 as, and then it came up for sale again because the buy never showed up. So I think it was on 3 times, and they got to the point, and the last bloke who bid never collected it either. So the eBay contacted me, and I ended up with it. You know, we done a deal, and I went and picked it up. And the reason I wanted this one was because it's a solid, like, part restoration. They've made a start on it, and all the bits that are vital to keep it solid have been done. All the bits are there, and it's got I think it's a 1300 Austin Marina engine in with an Austin Marina floor change gearbox, because these were originally column shift. But it's all been bolted back together. All the inner sills are solid. All the handles are there. All the chrome's there. Just everything's there. You know, the only thing I haven't got is a sunroof, which is that bit there. I'll take you for a quick walk around the car. You know, as I said, I bought this on eBay. I seen all the pictures, and me being me, I was like, yeah, that is the perfect car for me. This is the one I really, really would like to buy. So yeah, look. So a lot of the work's been done. There's been filler, there's been welding, all the wings line up. All the inner structure is all spot on. Radiator's good. All the wiring harnesses are there. The lights and that are in the boot. I love this. Watch. We're going under the bonnet here. We're going to start under the bonnet first. So I'm going to have a go at putting some fuel in. But look, all the inner structures, all solid. It's also had the brakes converted, and it's also had an electronic ignition put in. So they've converted over 12 volts with an alternator. I don't know what this badge says. No, I can't quite see. I know there's an engine stamp somewhere that tells you what size engine it is. I think these originally came with a 1200. But I have been told this is an Austin Marina engine, and it's possibly a 1300, might be a 1500. I don't know whether they do 1500s. But I put this battery in the other day just to see if I could get any dash light. And if I press this button when the key's on, this is obviously the starter solenoid. She cranks over. I haven't put any fuel in it yet. I wanted to wait until today. It's probably been the first day in a matter of weeks that we haven't had rain. I mean, it's been nothing but rain and wind. So yeah, I'll have a quick walk around the car. It's got the wheels, tyres aren't the best, like, but all the centre caps are there, all the doors are there, all lined up. This door is stuck, but I'll get onto that. Roof. Back, boot opens with loads of parts. So I've got the grills, I've got the glass, I've got a spare carburetor, I've got all the chrome, there's an airbox there, there's all sorts in the back of there. All the bits that you can't see on the car are in the car. It's a winter car. Visual indicators, how cool is that, eh? So yeah, dash, all the doors, everything, if you look, is solid. All the sills have been done. Floors are good. These seats are a bit crap. And that seat, I haven't got a clue what it's out of, but they've stuck that in the back. Windscreen, all my lights, all the nuts and bolts are there. Front valance is there. That door card just disintegrated. Let's see if we can get in here, right? And that's where they've put, obviously that's the Austin Marina gearbox, which is a 4-speed. The clutch pedal that goes to the floor, so that needs connecting. And what else? So I'm going to have to find some kind of, or make some kind of tunnel to go over that. All the inner sills are solid. Ooh. Ooh, little glove box full of water because I've left the cover off because it got blown off. Let's see if we've got thingy. Watch the dials. Whew. Dials moved. So we've got fuel, we've got amps. Don't see anything about oil. There's water. Seeing it's got 75,000 miles on. I can well believe that. But yeah, you know, as you can see, it is solid. But my whole plan with it is, I want to keep it. I love the shape, I love the style. There's just something about these cars that I really, really like. And I think if I make some banded steels, maybe lower it a bit, wider low profile tyres, and do a modern twist to that, you know, I think should be awesome. So we'll give it a go and see if we can start up this engine there. Right, so we'll try and get some fuel into her. I've just tried the battery and I think the battery's dead, so I've got my booster pack there. I don't know if there's enough power to get it in, but why not just hoist some fuel down this carburetor and see what's gonna happen, eh? Electronic ignition, if the plugs and everything's alright, then it should just pop off. Yeah, get the fuel in. So just glug it down. Yeah, I'm just gonna glug it down. If it's too much, it's too much. If it's too little, it's too little. Just pour it in. Yeah. Right. Ignition on. Ignition on. Look at the inside of the doors, man. Look how solid. Handles, everything's there. Change that steering wheel out, I think. I'm quite excited over this one. Like, really excited over this one. Been dying to get out here and have a look at it because I've not had a proper look yet. So we're ready. Ignition's on. We're stinking petrol. If there's fire, there's fire. If there's not, well, you know. We're ready. Are you ready, Eddie? Oh, sugar. Alright, we'll go for attempt 2 in 2 seconds. Let's go again. Attempt 2. This jumper pack's dead as well, but let's give it a go. You ready? I think I've overfueled it. Yeah, I've put too much fuel down there. I think I've hydrolocked her a bit. That one's dead. I am determined I'm going to get this to fire off. Right, so let's try another battery there. See you in a second. Attempt 3. You couldn't make this up. That battery's dead as well. Right, we'll go for attempt 4 in a second. So, attempt 4. I've had to go and get my battery charger, which has a jump start thing on it. But in order to do that, I've had to go and rob extension leads from all over the house, because all my extension leads are make my house look white at night. Christmas decorations. I'm just hoping this works. So, jump start mode on, let's have a go. That's a no. I think I've locked it up, you know. Yeah, it's definitely on. Leave it with me, people. And I get back going, hey, you know, do this skeleton, do that skeleton. I'll do it the way I did. Right? So just you behave back there. Yeah. Go for attempt number 5 in a second. Back again. Different battery. I think I've actually got the original battery that I started with. But let's have a go. We'll see if she turns over and see if she fires there. Ooh. Oh, I think I flooded her. I definitely flooded her. Don't know how much fuel's in there, if I'm honest. Whoa! No, that was a bang. I think too much fuel. So I'll just put a bit more down and we'll go again, eh? Couple of little drips at a time, she's going like. I've disconnected the fuel pump and it doesn't seem to be pulling anything through, so I'm presuming there's nothing in there or the fuel pump's dead, because I was trying to see whether it was going to pull fuel through and it's not. So I may have to get a diaphragm kit for that, but if that's all I need to get it going, happy days. I'm just going to take that as a runner. That's good. I'm happy with that. So, on to the next, eh? I'm going to get that, I suppose I'm going to get it jacked up and take these wheels off and have a look at the brakes. I think that'll be the next step. I'll do it, I think tomorrow I might get all this stuff out the car and double check to make sure everything's there. I've been told it's all there, but you just don't know until you have a look, do you? So we'll go through it and have a look. She runs. It runs, and then we've got to work out this clutch. I know I found a slave cylinder somewhere in the car. Maybe that's the one for the clutch, I don't know. We'll have a look. If not, we'll just get one ordered. And I bought an orbital sander. We're going to sand her all back. We'll get all these panels lined up. It needs some nuts and bolts. Excuse me. Get it all bolted back together. And then let's get it to take shape. The only thing I think I need, which I might have to find, is a windscreen seal to go around here. But I don't know if they do universal ones. I'm going to have a look on eBay and see what I can find. Same for the back window as well. And then we'll go through and I'll find various bits and bobs and see what she's capable of, you know. I really want to keep this one. I've got it's all in my head what I want to do to her, you know, all in my head. Colour, modern touch, so, you know, modern lights, like LED, well, I don't know if it's like LED, but I've got the bumpers. I don't know if I want to keep the bumpers on. I don't know if I'm going to paint them a different colour. Everybody's going, no, don't do this with the chrome and don't do that with the chrome. But I want to put my modern stance to her, and I believe that when it's finished, you're all going to love it. I hope so anyway. But stay tuned, people, you know. Make sure you do all that. If you can, please. Subscribe. Comment. Tell us what you think I should do. You know. I'm always open to suggestions. I know what's in my head. But at the same time, I'm always open to suggestions. Always. I want to put disc brakes on the front. I've been looking at MGB GTs. I've been just looking for like a donor, like a barn find, which I can obviously sell all the parts and take off what I want, sell the rest. And you know, this came and I found it because they can be found out there cheap. I paid £500 for this. Yeah. And online they are doing quite a substantial more in full working running condition. So it's a cheap build. The parts for these are relatively cheap as well, and everything to do with Austins and whatnot more or less fit the car. So I think I can do this on a budget quite well, and I think I can get this car on the road driving and done for under £1,000. Now if I find a donor car cheap enough and I sell the parts off that, it might actually be cheaper in the long run. It's going to take a bit of time, but I'm going to get there and I'm going to get it done. I've done the same with my BX. You know, you don't have to have money in the bank. You can have a few quid, you can have a few £100. You don't need thousands to do these type of things. I really don't believe you do. I've never done it on thousands of pounds of budget because I've never needed to. I've done my thing, put my touch, and I've always found a donor vehicle to help it. You know, if you can sell the parts off that donor vehicle to cover the build, happy days. Anybody can do it. You know, bit of mechanical mind, that's all you need. The rest of it, if in doubt, you can Google out. It's as simple as that. You know, and you'll find it. So why don't you go and find your own project? Show us what you've got, you know, what you can do. Or if you've got another project out there that's sat in a barn, sat in a garage, sat in your drive with a cover over it, give us a shout. I might buy it off you. I might even be able to give you a bit of advice of what you can do with her on a budget. You know, it's down to you to do these kind of things. I love doing this. I've done this nearly my entire life, and if I can inspire you lot to get out there and do it, even better. You know. So yeah. Well, I'm going to go in. It's New Year's Day. The girlfriend's daughter's just arrived. It sounds like she wants a Chinese for tea. So let's go do it. So happy days. Right, I'm going to love yous, leave yous. All the best for the new year, and happy days, people. Happy days.